What if a place with 13 hornbill species, with 3 of them exclusively only inhabiting that place, turns out to be a hotspot for hornbill hunting? Sadly, that's what happened in Indonesia. If we look at West Kalimantan, the critically endangered helmeted hornbill are being hunted, with an estimated of 6,000 heads are taken from the wild each year. That reason drove Rangkong, Indonesia to carry out a perception survey in Kapuas Hulu from 2018 and 2020, and being a volunteer at the time until being a staff who analyzed and published that data in 2023. We realized that not just the helmeted hornbill that fall victim to poaching, but other species too based on the data I worked on. We found that the forest edge communities have limited economic opportunities, and there is also a shift in cultural value that is really underscored and complicating matters. Maybe this is a little bit heartbreaking, at least for me. In Kalimantan, hornbill were deeply respected by various Dayak communities. They associate hornbill with ancestral spirits and were seen as sacred beings and a symbol of bravery and honor. But sadly, now those values are fading because hornbill are being eaten, not by everyone, but still it's a big change. However, it is not Dayak culture that has to be blamed. This is because their traditions mostly passed down orally. In addition, external influences such as economic pressure, modernization, catalyzes this cultural shift. So indigenous people can be on two sides as part of the poaching practices or as the main forest protector. Our survey showed that over 80% of hunters were hunting hornbill for trade, especially the helmeted hornbill. So yes, we acknowledge that is the biggest threat right now, because hornbills could provide economic opportunity amidst the lack of other income options. But why are we choosing this hornbill consumption method? In a long 50 years of research by scientists in Indonesia, we barely found any research that measured how hunting for food actually affects this beautiful creature's existence. Second, the other teams are already monitoring hornbill hunting for trade pretty actively, both online and on the ground. Third, we are a young team, so we're being realistic about what we can safely and responsibly handle. We're gonna have 3 actions in our program. First, we'll measure how much hornbill meat is consumed and why. And secondly, Dayak people's oral traditions are vulnerable for shifting. So we're going to record and do some documentation of Dayak tradition knowledge, like stories, belief, and rituals for hornbills. And then we will involve youngsters for awareness campaign. We want young people to reconnect with their cultural roots and understand why hornbills matter. For this, all of data, all of this activity will combine it as a local regulation that is respected by the local communities. So this activity is from the people and by the people and for the people.